Alright guys, today's Wednesday. Today is a benchmark day. We're going to do Zimmerman. Zimmerman is a 25-minute AMRAP, 11 chest to bar pull-ups, 2 deadlifts, 10 handstand push-ups. On the deadlifts today, the prescribed weight for guys is 315 pounds, for ladies is 225. So we're going to take you through the movements real quick, kind of go over some strategy, and hopefully you... Alright guys, so for chest to bar pull-ups today, the bar has to make contact, clavicle below. So you're trying to aim that bar here. If the bar does not touch the body, the rep does not count. So you've got to make sure you get a little bit more aggressive kip. If you need to, go ahead and get up. So standards on the pull-ups, again, full lockout at the bottom. You can kip these. Just make sure as you get up, chest hits the bar as you're coming back down, making contact with that bar, and you can put them together as you go. So again, make sure that you make contact from the clavicle below. If you're going to scale these, or even if you're on a band, go ahead and try to pull up as high as you can. Try to go with that chest to bar. What we tend to see sometimes is when we're doing pull-ups, if you reach a lot with that chin, Jason's reaching, sometimes you're not going to get, you're just barely getting up to that bar. You're still getting up there high. Just barely clear with the chin. There you go. So we want to be able to get the chin over that vertical plane. What we see a lot of times is as you reach up for that bar, the head is up, you're only pulling to eye level. So now when you've got to do chest to bar, that's a huge difference when you've only been pulling to here by reaching for that bar. You've got to make contact here if you want to go prescribed today. If you want to get on the leaderboard today, you have to go chest to bar for every rep, and you have to make contact every rep. If one of your reps is just chin over the bar and you do not make contact, you will not go on the board today. So 11 chest to bar pull-ups per round, make them legit, make sure you make contact with the bar. Alright guys, so the deadlifts today, each round you've only got 2 reps, but the weight is going to be a lot heavier than what you're used to, or some of you might be used to. So good thing today is go ahead and go with that mixed grip, so one hand under, one hand over, whichever way you like it. One of the things that's going to really help with your back today is not to do touch and goes. 25 minutes is a very long time. So one of the things, like I said, one of the things that's going to help is when you deadlift the bar up, for starters, go ahead and lift. Instead of letting that bar ride down the thighs, just let it go from the top, reset back up, and then go again for your second rep. So if you want to touch and go with them, you can. That's just going to put a lot more stress on that lower back, hamstrings, letting that bar down. So we would advise today, deadlift and drop and reset. What we're looking for today, deadlifts, feet underneath the shoulders. You have got to make sure that your lower back is supported, your spine is supported today. You cannot relax this area throughout any of the movement of the deadlift. As soon as you relax that, your spine is going to shoot into the wall behind you. So when you can't move the next day, your back is incredibly sore all the way through. That is why. Do not lose that lumbar curve today. Squeeze hard here. Don't lose the shoulders. As you lift the bar, lifting with just the legs to get the bar over the knees. Once you get the bar over the knees, the torso comes back up. If you are going to do touch and goes today, bring the bar down with the torso. Once you get the bar below the knees, then drop the hips down. Now, if you're going to deadlift and drop from the bottom, or drop from the top, go ahead and deadlift, drop from the top. Do not just lean over, pick up the bar, and try to go again. Make sure that you reset down there at the bottom, squeeze tight, and drop with your legs to get the bar up again. So, it's 2 reps around. Take your time on these. Do not rush them and try to go through them too fast. Make sure the belly button is in. Make sure you stay tight. Don't release that. Don't get lazy on us. Alright guys, for the handstand push-ups today, since there are 10 reps around, we're going to go ahead and set up an ab mat in between 2 25-pound plates. That way, if you do need to kip on some of these, you do have some support for your head, for your neck. But we went over these last week a little bit. If you need a little bit more information on them, go back to that video and watch. Today we're just going to go through it real quick. So, kipping up or kicking up to the wall, feet have to stay in contact with the wall the whole time. So you can go with these strict. Head comes all the way down to the ab mat, and you're all the way back up. You can go with a kip with these also. Head to the ground, butt to the wall, knees, and kick. You have to make sure that your feet are in contact with the wall when your arms are locked out. So what I'm talking about is if Jason goes down and he kicks up and his feet don't come back and he comes off, that is a no rep. He did not have his feet on the wall while he was locked out. Unless you can handstand walk that out and walk it back in, if you fall down, that is a no rep. You've got to jump back up and do it again. On the handstand push-ups also, if you need to scale these, number one, grab another ab mat if you need to. Go no more than 2 ab mats on these. If you need to go to the pike push-ups, go to the pike push-ups or the handstand push-ups with the feet on the box. But other than that, 10 handstand push-ups around. These are probably going to be the killer for most today. So make sure that you don't go out of the gate doing 10 around. Just go ahead and split it up into 3s, split it up into 5s. 25 minutes is a long time with 10 handstand push-ups around. So make sure you save your shoulders. Take your time on these. Slow and steady with them. Don't overdo it.